Hello, I'm Charles Bloom. I teach 7th grade Texas history.
Hi, I'm Sarah Bonham, and I teach 7th grade science.
Hi, I'm Candace Briley, and I've had experience teaching kindergarten and 1st grade in the private school setting. I'm going to be discussing the ISTE standard for teachers, which is to facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. I read through the Horizon Report K-12 edition, and it discusses how in technology-enabled classrooms, the teacher responsibilities and focuses are shifting from delivering instruction based on expert level knowledge to constructing and creating environments that are conducive to promoting 21st century skills such as creative inquiry and digital literacy. And the role of the teacher in this aspect has shifted as we are now acting more as guides who model and scaffold the students through their learning experience and encourage lifelong learning habits by providing the students with their own opportunities to direct their learning trajectories. And in my personal experience with early childhood education, usually this is the first exposure that the kids are having to with technology. And so I'm having to do a lot of modeling, but they're picking it up pretty quickly and they're able to explore and create based on their individual preferences. And we're using sites like Brain Pop and Think Through Math, which are both interactive websites that are great for beginners who are just learning how to utilize technology in their learning.
I can say in my classroom, we use a lot of gizmos, which is pretty much online labs for whenever we don't have the resources available to have the labs or they're just not possible. So they're all online labs and they definitely go with whatever the subject matter is the student's learning. It's kind of neat.
And in that for history, Kahoot and Quizlet are some of the technology implements that we incorporate.
Yeah, those are great.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Standard 2. Standard 2 is for the students, they're knowledge constructors. Students critically curate a variety of resources using digital tools to construct knowledge, produce creative artifacts, and make meaningful learning experiences for them and others. Just to expound on that a little bit more, it's talking about students being able to do effective research by evaluating the resources, which I know like with our students, they are not that great at evaluating resources, and that's something that one of the Horizon reports pointed out was bettering the students or helping the students get better at evaluating their resources and their credibility and their relevance and accuracy. And then from that, being able to find, find meaningful connections and explore the different issues that develop their theories and then pursue their answers to come to a good, viable conclusion. And in our classroom, what we like to do, or what we will be doing moving into this next year, is we're going to do Connect, which is summit learning fully online, where the students are given a problem, given an issue, and they just have to take it away from there, and they have to come up with different resources and find out what resources are correct and needed and make their conclusion and debate their answers.
That's awesome. My kids are still this is their first exposure, so they're just learning how to find the resources online, but it is exciting for them, to get to find those resources.
I think even teaching 7th grade at a higher level, we still have to incorporate that, finding those good resources for even that level.
Right.
Definitely. It's a struggle, but they'll get there.
Absolutely.
Okay, I will cover Standard 3 of the ISTE standard for students, computational thinker. Students develop and employ strategies for understanding and solving problems in ways that leverage the power of technological methods to develop and test solutions. As I was going through some of the readings, I didn't really see where this played a critical part just yet, but maybe with the time of adoption and the different trends and specifically the challenges, maybe I'll figure out where this plays a part in. The only thing I could think of is coding and taking that coding to the next level to where the students understand. This year coming up, at my school at least, we're going to go ahead and incorporate a coding club that will allow the students to do an extracurricular activity, before or after school that teaches them how to, code, and then hopefully take that to the next level to where they could understand and develop some of these programs.
That's super cool. We don't have coding club, but that is something that I will be bringing up because that is really neat. I think that's a lot of what this standard is probably going about, is ideas like that.
Absolutely.